Hey everyone, what do you call a fake spaghetti? An impasta. All right, so into this episode, I'm excited because I think what I want to do is, we're getting a lot of jobs. I mean, look at this. We got campsite, the one we just picked up the trash on the last episode, paying 3,125 pounds. I mean, our biggest job yet. Complexity is almost 5 stars. So I want to do that in this episode, but I'm also like noticing like we've got other jobs like this one, 54 Coville Street. They require an eco mower. Yep. Yes, we are selling it. And because we need another mower, an eco-friendly mower. And I'm thinking we have this one. Do we get something like this that she can use? Or yeah, I think that's what we got to do. I mean, we could get 2 of these, but I'm thinking we'll give her I think we'll give her this one here. Why not? The Stiga Tornado. Yeah. How much does it cost? Quite a bit of money, but we're going to go ahead and give it to her to use. It's got a little bit bigger of a deck size. And heck yeah. So let's go over here now. I mean, we're spending a lot of money, but hopefully we're going to be making money soon. Okay. So maybe we should get her on this big job site, this one here, and then we can do the big one. Okay. So she can use this. All right. We're trusting in you, Margot. This is a big job. Going to make us some good money. All right. You're going to run this one. And let's go ahead. We're going to do this big one here. Go ahead and use this here and confirm that contract. So projected earnings off these 2 jobs will be a little over 4,000 pounds, which would be good. We're going to need it. I mean, to make that in a day, I think we can continue to get big jobs. We're going to be doing really well. So recommended cut time is 67 minutes. Bear with me. This is going to be a tough one here. Cut height between 7 and 8 centimeters. We get 3 minutes and 20 seconds to check for the stuff on the ground, objects on the ground, and then we get a 99% completion rate. Okay, weather warning. Whoa, this is new. Career mode. While on contracts, when the weather is wet, you need to take extra care when cutting, as it is easier to damage the ground. The wet grass is also more difficult to cut and will place more load on your vehicle's engine. Oh no. Okay, well, 5 objects. Okay, let's see. Man, I don't think it's gonna take us that long with this new mower to the grass that certainly has grown since the last time we were here, though. I don't think it's gonna take us over an hour to do this. I really don't. I think we can do this in a really good time. And so, let's see. Come on. Where are these objects at? There's got to be one over here, right? Yeah, it says with the wet conditions, it might make it harder on the mower and stuff. Man, where the heck are these objects at? Here's one. Just need 2 more. Tennis ball. Okay, 1 more object. 1 more object to find. Got a minute and a half to find it. I have a feeling that we are missed it somewhere. Maybe back here? No. No, we've already been back here, but I gotta check again. Man, it is a beautiful day today here out in the UK. Just enjoying the sound of the birds, trying to get some work done before the rain hits too hard. Yes, it's a good day to be alive, good day to be grateful, good day to make some money. Man, I cannot find this dang last item. That's okay. You know, not too sure. It doesn't look like we're gonna get it, which really sucks. First one we have failed at finding. Hopefully it doesn't mess up our mower. 15 seconds. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But oh well, you know. Oh, wait, right here. Oh, just found it just in time. 5 seconds left. All right, let's freaking go. All right, let's get this job done. Like I said, we have 67 minutes to do it. We're gonna do it in less than that. Uh-oh. Here we go. You're cutting. Oh, cutting the wrong length. Oh. 7 to 8 centimeters. Okay, so 750 will do. Okay. All right. That's 7 to 8 centimeters, and we are at 7.5. Perfect. Okay, these are gardens, so we definitely don't want to be hitting them. But we can get close enough to where we can come back with the weed whacker. You're overloading the engine. Oh, wow. Yeah. I think it's because when the grass is wet, it's harder to cut. So that's going to make things a little bit slower. Maybe an hour is an appropriate time. Can't go too fast. Yep. See, it's doing it again. And from when I did when I was grinding off camera and I did that, when I did the horse ranch I talked about in the last video, this was happening a lot too. So it's definitely going to make things a lot more difficult. You got to go slower. You got to watch the engine from overheating. Also, when it is overheating, it stops cutting the grass. Like it's choppy, so then you miss spots. Oh, overheating again. Missed a little spot there. Maybe I'll come up around this way. I'm not gonna worry as much about getting perfect lines. I want to try to be as quick as possible. This is a big job. We want to make sure we get it done in good fashion. We want them to want us back. They're like, you know, if people are camping and lodging here, they're not going to want to hear a loud lawnmower for hours and hours and hours. So, you know, we're going to try to get it done quickly. Still do a good job, make it look nice. But definitely not gonna try to be forever just to make it look as best as we can. See, this is what's nice though, is like it's really easy to get these turns. Okay. Yeah, with the overheating, this is gonna make it a lot more difficult. See how it just goes up over there by the miles per hour? I think, yeah, instead of having to come all the way back, let's just go ahead and cut that. Overheating already. Dang. Get it real slow. Not happy about that. Yeah, in the future, I also gotta double check to make sure, like, if we don't need this grass collector on, like, we shouldn't have it on, right? because I think it'll just take more time to empty it and be less efficient. Man, I do love being able to turn like this. It's total game changer. Total game changer. And let's get this little spot right here. All right. Let's come around this back area. Get a little bit more of this. See, we can fit through areas like this, which is so nice. Oh. Except we don't like doing that. Don't like running into stuff. I think it's probably a waste of time to try to get close to the gardens. And the weed whacker just does such a good job. Yeah, I think this all can be weed whacker area. Just go ahead and get the spots that are easier to get. Yeah, it's tough. This is gonna be a tough job. Yeah, that's probably why it pays so good. For sure. I will say this, you know, since I've been starting to do these videos, it has been such a fun experience and such a learning process. I mean 46 subscribers in a month. It was more than I could have ever imagined. I'm just so grateful, and you know, this is just a hobby, and if it turns into something, that would be amazing, and if it doesn't, that's okay. You know, I love playing video games, been playing them my whole life, and I figure why not just, you know, record it. You know, there's people out there that want to watch, you know. And I will say I have a new respect for influencers, especially in, you know, of all types, but especially in gaming. I mean, playing video games is one thing, you know, it's fun. It's like, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I've been doing it forever. It's great escape. It's a, you know, it's stimulating. You learn, and it's just video games are awesome, but just you know, how much focus it takes to play and talk and have dialogue and ideas. Like, it is mentally taxing, a lot more than I ever would have thought it would have been. You know, I'm tired after recording a couple videos, so, you know, just have a lot more different perspective on, you know, on streamers and YouTubers. And plus, not even just that. I mean, editing, it takes a lot of work and time, and I'm getting into that. I'm getting, you know, learning all about that, and, you know, coming up with clips and shorts, and man, there's so much to it. It's not just hopping on the game and having a good time, even though it is. I'm having a great time. But yeah, there is work involved. It's not just all, oh, I'll just hit play and see what happens, you know. So I just try to get better with each episode, and you know, just have a good time as well. That's why I started doing this. So gonna overheat just on this little bit of grass here? Sweet deal. All right, I'm wondering, is it worth even coming over here? Yeah, probably. Just doing a quick little, it'd be pretty hard to get all this with the weed whacker, I think. and it gets a lot of it pretty quickly, quicker than the weed whacker would. Even though that sucker's pretty quick. Can we turn around in here? We can. Not very well, but we can. All right, come over here. All of this should pretty much just be weed whacker territory. Come on, don't overheat on me. How are the blades looking? Their blades are looking good. Oh my goodness. I think too, it's harder on the blades when you're going over all grass instead of having just parts. We'll get this section here, and then we'll... So I bet you part of the complexity is weather conditions and things like that. Nature, tight spots, extra areas. That would make sense. So pay attention to that for future jobs, probably. This is nice though. Seems like it's a little bit drier over here. No, as soon as I say that, we start overheating. I would like to do this job in real life, especially on a sitting mower. I could see you getting into a zen state. My only thing is allergies, man. Getting bit by bugs and all kinds of pollen. Man, I'd be sneezing and coughing and nose running all the time. I don't know how these guys do it. I guess if you didn't have bad allergies, it wouldn't be a problem. What if you were allergic to bees and you got to carry an EpiPen with you around everywhere you go? This is kind of cool. You're making this little triangle design. The shapes are kind of easier to make with this zero-turn mower. This is really cool. I don't know if they do stuff like this, but I imagine they might. And then just a couple more passes. Boom and boom. Look at that. All right, and then we'll come over here. And we'll finish this. Overheating. I had to back up because when it's overheating, it misses some of the cuts. And come on. See it again right there. Go slow. Putting the big spots here. Right in that line. I do not like it when it is wet like this. This makes it so much more difficult. Almost 20 minutes. I feel like we put a good dent in, but still got a long way to go. Actually gonna come over here and get this. Oh, well, no. And then we'll make one more pass on the way up, and then we'll finish that long area. Didn't really get a lay of the land. I was so focused on finding that last object, didn't really come up with a game plan. I gotta go empty the thing. Going 7 miles an hour. Wish I could go a little faster, but not like it would do us any good at this point with the wet grass and how slow we have to mow anyways. Looks like we can come over here and dump into these bins. There we go. Heck, look at that. Oh. All right, let's get the camera straight so I can see where I'm going. There we go. And I barely hit the throttle, and it's like, no, it's too much. Doing it again. This is our first major job, though. Got to do a good job. We want to be able to get more of these. I'm definitely thinking that if we had a more powerful mower, that maybe you can go quicker through the grass when it's wet. More industrial size mower, maybe. Still got to be eco-friendly for these jobs. Just a little spot right here. Seems to be about 3 miles an hour. Seems to be as fast as we can go without damaging the blades and overworking the engine. Going 3 steadily, and that engine still heating up. Only at 26%, so we're a quarter of the way done with a third of the time done. There's no way we're gonna be able to get this, but that's okay. In the hour, maybe, you never know, but it's not looking likely. And that last yard we did in the last episode, it was like zoom. I got through that so quick. I might just leave these big projects to Margot so we can do the fun little zippy yards. Why not, right? We want to get that there. All right, I'm gonna go forward here a little bit, and then I'm gonna back and just try to do one more pass through here. Whoa, slow down there. Sometimes you get caught on some stuff, and then it wants to zoom out soon as get zoomy on you. I feel like all this should be just weed whacker right here. No, I can run a pass this way, come up here. Man, this is a tough job. Get around the edges. There's just so much to do. So many angles, so much work to do. This is tougher than I thought it was gonna be. That's okay, baby. That is what we're in the business for. Making that money one job at a time. There we go. Some areas were drier than others. That way, some of it could be faster. I mean, we are going kind of fast through here. Oh, that's a collision. My bad. So right here, I gotta go slower for sure. See how now we're in the thick of it, and so you gotta go real slow. See, I'm going 2 miles an hour and it's overheating. I'm trying to make almost a track to go around. That bird is just chirping There we go. Okay, finally made it back around. Oh, we are going so fast downhill. It seems to be okay doing downhill like that. So downhill seems to be a bit better than uphill. I don't know, we're full throttle right here. Oh, we're right there. We'll be able to go a lot faster after we're halfway through the cut over here. So that's nice. Damn, and we're already almost, our grass collector's already almost full. I think the thicker stuff too makes it a little bit tougher. By the time we make it around, we gotta go dump our grass again. It's about full. Alrighty. Do we have to drive all the way back down to dump it? Mode? Oh, there's different modes. You can't change it. And we gotta go all the way back down to dump this. It's pretty wild. All the way back to the bottom. You'd think they would put some collectors up top for us. How's our battery doing? About halfway? I don't know if we have to recharge the battery during the job too. Heck, part of me is wondering if we should have used the other mower that we just bought. Might as well get this while we're up here. All right, let's go get this little patch here. Don't hit the car. That would be really bad. Good way to piss off some people. Good way to not get another contract here again. And I never even thought about this until just now, but do they actually have electric mowers at this capacity? The battery on that sucker must be insane. So we missed a couple of spots here. I know they've got the Teslas and they've got some pretty industrial batteries, but if they do, that's kind of wild. How long do they last on a charge? How long do they take to charge? That's the other thing. I doubt you can have a portable battery. You just, like you do with power tools and stuff like that. You can't just be like, oh, let's put a full battery in. You have to stop and recharge the dang mower. I don't see how that would be ideal unless it lasted a really long time. 40%, baby. Let's go. Almost halfway there. Don't be hitting the buildings now. Yeah, like that. Don't be doing that. Uh-oh. I got stuck. That's all right. We're good. Can't see. All right. Moving along now. For some reason right here, it's not as bad as far as overheating and stuff. I wonder if it's because it's on a hill. Whoa. As soon as I say that, it happens. But then as soon as we start heading on back this other way, it starts to get starts to do its overheating thing again. I got through this way. Seems like we got to go much slower. And then I think I might do something like, see if we get full grass. Nope, I can't compute. Overheating again. Getting close. And we're already almost full. The bag. It's about 80%, I'd say. I still do love this mower. It's so awesome. Back around this way. Yeah, it's gonna be time to start heading back. Turn this way since we gotta go empty the mower here. I gotta stop hitting the dang cabins up. It's not a good look. That's definitely a much faster route going downhill. Keep that in mind. No, we haven't put any in this bag right here. Oh shit. Let's stop. I have to stop. There we go. 46%. As we'll pick up some of the edges on the way back. Probably make our job a little bit easier later when we get to it. I don't really know why I'm coming back here. Should all be pretty much weed whacker territory. Most of it anyways. There we go. Back around where we left off. There we go. The spot's there. Come back around this way. I think this is the biggest chunk of the yard, so when we get all this, we'll be getting a lot closer to being done. Come on, to keep it straight. Keep it nice and steady. And this is the thick stuff we're in right here. Oh, slow down. I'm excited, I know. But the vehicle condition's good. The engine looks good. Blade condition is worn down, probably maybe 15%, 20 tops. Do one more pass through, and this little section will be done. Slow down now. All right, look at this. Can we get it in one? I don't think we can. We almost missed a little bit right there. All right. I'm thinking maybe try to just clean up this last little spot here. All these little areas. There we go. A little bit right here. And we'll come back around this way. All right. Oh, just over 50%. And we're at 41 minutes and 23 seconds. I think we could have done this job in time if we didn't have the wet grass conditions. That just makes it so much more difficult. Makes it so hard because you can't go very fast. And around. I'm thinking we just keep going back and forth this way, honestly. This is the thick stuff. This is the thick stuff through here. Make a pass through here. And look at all that grass we're gonna have to get with the weed whacker. Definitely the toughest job. 100%. So Anybody out there listening, I just want to say, hey, if there's anything you've ever wanted to do, or desired to do, and you just never did it because you thought maybe you're not good enough, or there's no point, or man, screw all that nonsense. Do what you love, do what you enjoy. Life is too short. I'm 34 years old. I'm pretty young, but I spent all of my 20s just thinking that I was never going to be able to accomplish anything or become what I wanted to become. And the truth is, you already are who you want to be. You just got to be it. Don't worry about money and fame and anything like that. If there's something you love to do, then just do it. Do it because you love it, not because it'll make you good enough or it'll make you happy. Just do what makes you happy because you love it. No other reason. I love playing games, and I love people, and I love just enjoying my life to the fullest. So in whatever form that is for you, just do it. Don't hesitate. You're worth it. You're worth a good life. We all are. So there's just a little just some positivity for the day for anybody out there that might need it. Almost done with this section, and we're gonna have to go empty the grass collector again. I think we should be able to finish this spot though before we have to empty it. Maybe. It's getting pretty close. We're probably gonna have to go empty it. That's all right. Yep, it is full. Hopefully it doesn't get damaged for doing a bit extra. Oh, I don't even think it's cutting it. Not very well. All right, empty that sucker in there. 57%. Piece by piece, we're getting it. See right here, it's not messing up the mower. I don't know why it's not. Coming in hot. All right, let's get the rest of this. For some reason it's letting us go faster. I think when I'm only doing maybe a quarter of the deck, it's not doing it as bad. Is it efficient? I'm going faster, but I'm not cutting as much at once. See, maybe it's not best to go that fast. Maybe it's better to go slow. I don't know. There's a couple little spots we missed. All right, go ahead and get this area. And I'm not even going very fast. It is not happy with me. Not happy with me. How did we miss that little spot? That drives me nuts, just missing those little spots. I gotta go back for them. We're getting stuck here. Too sharp. And our battery is almost dead too. Oh, sorry, I'm not trying to hit that. Might have to get off and recharge the sucker. Luckily, I don't think it takes any time to do it. It's frustrating. When it's overheating, it doesn't cut. It's one of those things. In our first mower, that we could not do turns like this. And when you would turn, it would miss so many pieces too. It was so frustrating. I'm excited to try the new mower we just bought, the yellow one that Margot's using right now. I want to see how that one does. I know it's not going to be able to turn like this, but I'm curious to see how fast it is and stuff. So maybe in the next episode, we'll give that one a shot. All right. Let's go over here, finish up this area. All right, 63%. These mowers are the best. Just so nice. All right, it's like we're like 1/10 of a battery left here. I mean, oh, that'd be kind of cool to leave a heart-shaped patch of grass. If we didn't have 99%, I might do it. Let's stop running in circles here. Just cut the grass. Oh, I'm getting dizzy here. Sorry, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and get up here. Come on. Let's go. There we go. I figure while we're already down here, might as well just empty the bag, even though it's not full. Might as well while we're over here. Let's recharge the batteries. Oh, shoot. That was a little much. All right. Blade conditions are still good. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Okay, open battery charge cover. Oh, recover. How do I... Oh, man. I don't know how I'm going to... Do I have to go to the truck to charge it? Curious, because it's definitely a low battery. Can I charge it? I don't want to end the contract early, but I want to charge the battery. Recharge. That's cool. So we can recharge it. I didn't know if I had to take it back to the truck or not to do it, but we're recharged. It'll definitely be enough to help close the cover. That'll definitely be enough now to finish the job. So let's see, the cut height is still where it's supposed to be, right? And between 7 and 8. There we go. Now I can see. All right, just a couple more passes. All right. I know I missed some over here too. I gotta go and get. Here we go. I think I can get this all in one. Well, if I don't overheat, I can. Come on. I barely got into it and it's overheating. All right. Let's go ahead and go around the edge here. Try not to hit the dang cabin again. There we go. Good turn. Might get a little tricky in the thick stuff over here. I might have been wrong about the upper part. This might be the biggest spot right here. Just my glasses. There we go. I think the grass would be dry by now. Sure as heck would make my job a lot easier. Cruising along, steady pace until we start going downhill like that. No, I'd say I think we are becoming better mowers, one lawn at a time. Our lines are definitely better. It does help to have the better equipment for it. It really does help. We're just at about 60 minutes, which I think is pretty good time considering some of the issues and challenges we've had with the wet grass and having to recharge the battery and emptying the grass container. It has not been easy, but that's why it's paying the big bucks. Oh, come on, let's go. There we go. Come on. So for you, we're gonna have 5 employees, and maybe we'll only do yards that we want to do, lawns that we want to do, instead of having to do pain in the butt ones like this. Heck, I wonder if we can even hire supervisors or anything like that. I don't know how big the company will get, but eventually we want to kick back, drink a cold one, and just make money. Yeah, I'm gonna come back around here and finish this little spot here. Almost 75%. We're getting there. It's been a grind, but we are getting there. Sometimes I get bored of just going in the same spot, so I'll change directions, change routes. I wonder if real mowers do that too. They're like, oh, I'm ready to check out a different spot here. Slow down. Our collector is already about 80% full. I say we take another pass around this way. I'm betting by the time we make it back around, it'll be time to empty it. All right, let's go empty this sucker. I'm a wild man. All right. Sometimes it's kind of picky on how straight it is. All right, 77.7%, baby. Let's go. Come on. Almost there. Actually, I'm gonna make one more pass this way. Try not to run over the nice pretty flowers there. Oh, slow down. I think we're getting pretty close. Gonna have a lot of weed whacking to do, I know that much. After this, all we'll have is these 2 sections on the right, and we're good to go. Come on. I make one more pass. I'll turn around, make one more pass, and then we can maybe go in a circle around this little spot in the middle here. Definitely want to go on the left side. It's easier to see without the big old hose vacuum in the way. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. Do a nice little circle around like that, and then come back over here and then do the same thing around this. Try not to hit it. That one a little wide. All right. Oh, hitting it again. Not ideal. 83%. We're getting close. 8 minutes over the recommended time. Come on. You got it. And then I'd like to run a circle around this part here. Let's get to my good side. All right. All right. And then we can finish up this little patch right here. How did we miss right there? All right. Oh, we're getting close. 15% left. Actually 14. They just want it at 99. We might not even have to weed whack, honestly. They might just be carry about the big parts. If we don't have to weed whack, then that'd be awesome. But there hasn't been a job yet where I haven't had to clean up some spots. Going in circles, baby. Going in circles. Bring it around town. All right, almost got this little section done. All right, this was not my best spot to finish, but let's just go ahead and try to get it cleaned up as much as we can here. That's good. Good enough for me. All right, let's finish up this little section here, and then we just have those 2 little spots left. So, and this is pretty much done. Oh, slow down. Man. Barely moving right here. It's getting me good. Overloading. Oh, turn this way. All right. I'd like to, man, it doesn't back up very fast. I'd like to just not have to come back through here, but I guess I'm gonna have to. All right, I think the plan is maybe go straight here. Dang it, I'm gonna have to empty the damn thing again. All right, let's go empty it. Let's go empty it. Come back on this side. 88.8% here. This has been a job and a half. We're at 73 minutes. Do we have bunny mode? There's turtle mode and there's rabbit mode. Let's hit the sucker in rabbit mode. Come on. We're almost done here. There we go. 88.9, 89. One more pass through, and this little spot's done. Come on, 89.5. All right. Let's go ahead and finish up this little patch area. Could go through that again, innit? We are maneuvering this sucker. Let's go. 90.8. All right, one more, and this spot's done. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this part now. We're definitely gonna have to do some weed whacking, no doubt about it. If we're only at 91.2, I don't think that this two little areas they're gonna be enough to fulfill the job at 99%. And I'm not gonna worry about making this perfect. The weed whacker will finish this up pretty good. Maybe I'll clean up this a little bit. 92.8, and this is the last section, and then we'll grab the weed whacker or the weed trimmer. Is that how they say it in the UK? The weed trimmer. They call it a trimmer in the game, so I wonder. It is that. We call it a weed whacker out here in the States. What do you call it in the UK? Let me know. Almost at 94, and I can't believe I've been at this for almost 80 minutes. This is crazy. It is a simulator. It is probably pretty close to real time. This is pretty wild. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and come through here. 95%. Go ahead and do a quick little. All right, we are about to go get our weed whacker here. Heck. All right, let's go get it. And while I'm over here, I might as well empty this thing. All right, be a lot of weed whacking to do here, but at least it'll be something different. All right, hop off here, weed whacker, and let's go. I think by the buildings is where we're gonna have the most of it. Let's go, baby. We're almost done. The grind of our life, the biggest job, the biggest contract we've gotten. We are moving up in the world, moving up in life, getting bigger contracts. This is a big step for us at the Moo-ers Mowing Company here. We do a good job at this job. Who knows what's next? We got a $10,000 loan we got to pay off with a 30% interest rate. And we're definitely going to want more equipment, do more jobs. There's got to be a better mower for jobs like this, right? The mower we had is just fine, but it doesn't, the overheating stuff makes it so much slower to do. Tempted to just give Margot these bigger jobs, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to do 90 minutes of gameplay. I'd rather be doing smaller jobs, or I'll do a bigger job at it. I want to be able to go quicker. I don't want to have to slow down go 3 miles an hour because we're overheating. We'll pay Margot to do that, right? 96%. We're moving up. We're getting there. We only have to get to 99. We don't have to do 99.5 on this one. Look at this. This looks good. This looks really good. We got some big areas back here too. Got to get. Forgot about these tight spots we left. This will be good though. This will get us a good amount pretty quick. And I don't know why the weed whacker is so satisfying. It really is. It is in real life too. Some people get the same satisfaction with cutting hair and stuff like that. Almost 97%. When I read in real life, I do more of a swooping thing like this to do with joysticks. But like basically, I would do something like this in real life. That's how I would normally do it. This was a lot right here. I think there's one other spot around the other side of the property on the corner that's like this too. 97, almost there. Freaking all-day job here. All right, now I know another big section is probably along here. 98.1%, baby, we're almost there. Let's pop these tires on this bike. Man, I'm surprised they don't have it to where like your trimmer, it gets shorter like the do, and it'll break sometimes. You gotta pull it out and stuff. They don't have anything like that on there. I mean, I'm glad they don't. It would definitely make it more difficult, but it would be more realistic. 98.2%. I think my dog's having a bad dream or something. Thinking, do I even mess with this side over here? Because I know there's another area with a lot I can cut. There we go. All right, I want to run. Oh, here we go. 98.8, 98.9. That 1% more. 0.1%. All right, we finally did it. Woo! Oh my goodness, a job. Oh my goodness, man. Greg Heffer, he's going to be tired tonight. He earned his wages today. All right. Oh, look at that beautiful job. Well done. It is time to go home, take off my boots, pop my leg, crack open a cold one, and relax. Oh my goodness, what a job. That looks beautiful. Ain't no way they're not going to be happy with that performance. Took us longer than expected, but given the conditions we had, I think we did it great. Look at that. Well, look how much money we made. We made over the value. We made £3,116.13. Look at that. Just what a job. And then and this she did better than oh, the value was 14.55, but that's okay. She made $1,036. I mean, we are making wicked money. We are so proud of yours. They're growing, moving along. Oh my goodness, that is going to do this episode. That was a tough one. But hey, we're moving along. I want to show us, look, we got rain on the corner over there, but hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.